Welcome! E aí, galera, beleza? Bem-vindo à nossa comunidade.
Welcome to our community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is OGC here. Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're going to do an account review. The day that we're going over this is August 9th, 2021. So our account has grown quite a bit, considering we're now at almost 6.6 million core power. We're able to hit platinum in the dual tower. Our honor is pathetically low. Our archers have decent research, and yeah. All right, let's jump on in and go check it out. So overall, we can see that true power does not matter at all. Hero power is at 229,000. I don't think that's super bad. Garrison, I keep forgetting to build troops for it. So yeah, don't tell anybody. Dragon power in Dragonic, fantastic for where we are. I love it. Hero mastery is also looking pretty good. Relic and the Steely. Now, if there are people out there spending, they're definitely going to be higher than us. It hasn't been my biggest priority. I have been prioritizing a couple other things before that, which that's going to change. And now all I'm going to be doing is focusing the Relic and Steely, because that's just huge. It's mostly Relic, and then that translates into the Steely. Next is building power. Nothing you can do about that. I'm cast level 43. Research is 950k. It's so low. It kills me. The older accounts have a huger advantage with this because they have time on their side. So I don't think I'm doing bad considering how old the account is, but when I compare it to other things, yeah, it's pathetic. Temple is at 550k, which is absurd. There's so many runestones being put into the game now. It's awesome. Chakra is at 315k. We'll get there. Troop equipment's at 2.4 million. That's massive. Our troop equipment's good, and Spirit Beast is pretty high. So let's start off. And first things first, let's look at our Spirit Beast. We have a level 60, and this is an Umbra Fox at 5-star. So overall, this guy offers us a ton of stuff. Yeah, I haven't spent anything on. The Spirit Beast stuff is all RNG and getting the free stuff, making sure never to miss out on opportunities to get free stuff for him. So let's jump into the next thing, and I guess we can start off with our temple, and we have +5s across the board, which is pretty good. I haven't focused temple at all, so this is just from participating in events and everything. Honestly, it's pretty good. Our Emperor statue is almost all at +6. I'll probably end up resetting at some point in time to move the runestones elsewhere. This temple has everything in it, so this is where I go and dump everything. I don't know if you guys do the same thing, but it's just where I go to dump everything to bring them up to 6. Then I'll reset and move them to wherever they need to go. As far as our relics and our Steely stuff, overall we got a bunch of stuff that's up to level 20 to get us more and more Steely stuff. Once all of them are up to level 20, then what I'll start doing is bring things up to 30. And I'll start bringing them up to 30 by making sure I have enough pieces, because there's not really a huge point in bringing them to 30 if I don't have the pieces and I have pieces for other things. So as far as our Steely, you guys can go through and compare this to everything, but we're definitely going with true physical resistance. We have the heroes physical resistance. We have dragons physical resistance. We have all units crit rate increase. I've been going with because I'm playing humans, so the archers like that. All heroes get might increase. Damage dealt to large units. This one I think is way better, if not the best one. Like the Giant's Bane. Heroes are considered large, so yes, I think that's huge. Next, we have increased critical. Again, I'm going with human archers, so I really want to increase the crit rate. We do have increased heroes attack speed because Nora, dragon's attack speed, critical resistance, and command. I did go with the dragon attack speed one because I wanted this bottom one where when a unit's health is above 70%, they take reduced damage. This is great if I resurrect swords, because then their health will be back above 70% when I resurrect them. But it's also huge and reinforces the healing meta. So that's just what I've been going with. For the next period, we have everything healing received. because again, it is healing meta. We also have increased attack and critical hit rate. We want to get our archers up as high as possible. So for the first 30 seconds, all heroes have a big boost. More on that coming up, because I'm going with a giant burst play style as far as humans. As much of a burst as I can get. Next is we're increasing critical hit damage, troop attack, which is nice, and then increase hero attack and critical hit damage. So overall, pretty happy with all of that. We can jump in and take a quick peek at our dragon real quick. So our dragon is a Azure dragon. It has Cosmic Storm, Scales, Arcane Blessing. We have all 3 of the dragon abilities that are released at this point in time. We have Noble Blood and we have Hero Pred. You can notice that we only have, this is the Dragonheart Scales, that's blessed. We have Noble Blood, which is blessed, Hero Pred, which is blessed. The Noble Blood and Hero Pred are the biggest ones. And we also have Cosmic Storm. Now, this looks super weird, but check this out. We actually have enough stuff to infuse 2 more to being blessed. I'm not doing that yet because we have 4 abilities. We can bring 2 more up to blessed. So I'm waiting for the next greater dragon ability before I consider doing that. Because if the next greater dragon ability is just super OP and everything like that, I want to make sure that I can get it blessed out. Otherwise, I'm probably just going to end up doing the Dragonic Blessing because this is such a massive skill. As far as our Dragonic, we do have 159 in everything. And as far as our Awaken, we're able to have the first one Awaken for Destruction, Protection. We're currently working on this. And then we also have our Affliction one for that basic stuff. So overall, very happy with our Dragon. Before we look at our troops, I want to go over the artifacts. So for our artifacts, we did get the Lich Key. I really like this artifact, and this kind of really got my head spinning. So what it does is the surrounding range troops' attack speed is increased, and it does a whole mess of stuff. I really like this. I want to bring it up to 5 stars. But the biggest reason why I like this is because of how it can work with Warhorn and also the Sky Totem, along with all of the other buffs for attack speed. So with all of the attack speed bonuses, what I'm basically doing is making sure that the Lich Key and the Sky Totem hit both packs of archers on my power side. I dropped the Raxius Lantern with the tier 8 mage stuff from Hero Mastery onto the enemy's frontline stuff. And I'm just able to plow right through on my power side. It's working out really well so far. Hopefully it continues. Next, we did get Tempting Charm. I leveled this one up a little bit. Honestly, right now, I'm trying to hold on to as much material as I can. I think my head's covering. We got 14 of the other one. Because we're in our first Drake and I'm going to be getting Ring of Rydnir soon, and I need that at 5 stars ASAP. We have the Fatty, which is at 2 stars. We have the Spirit Flute, which I didn't level up at all. Same thing with the Meko Shield or whatever. Vine Shield, I didn't level up at all. Sacred Wings, I did put 1 point in. We do have a 3-star Hourglass. This is vital for my Raxius so that I can get off everything at the beginning of the fight. We have the Flute. We have Valkyrie's Banner. I do want to bring this one up eventually, but for right now, it can just sit there at 1 star. There's other, like Ring of Rydnir is too important. The Sky Totem is at 5 stars. I love this. I absolutely love it for a 5-star artifact. That with the Lich Key, they're working great with Warhorn throwing the pet. It's disgusting. It's awesome. Next is Mirror of Reality. We do have that at 1 star, so we can run with double Yip. Mirror of Truth. I did bring this up to 4 stars to help me siege, which I don't really do, and also help in the Void and just PvP. I like the Mirror of Truth. Solandra's is at 2 stars to help out our Virion. Leo's Pride, 5 stars. Gadu for our Rufio. Next, we have the Edge, which is at 3 stars. I do want to get that to 5 stars someday. We have the free-to-play Codex, which is at 1 star. Origin Stone, I want to get that Origin Stone up. It's killing me. Sunflare, that's at 4 stars. I left it at 4 stars because you get a bunch of huge bonuses, and this is on our Nora. I didn't bring it to 5 stars because how often am I actually going to use that ability? Sure, towards the end of the fight, it might help, but I don't know. 4 stars is working out until I get the other artifacts and I want up to a decent level. Blood Maw's Bite, I didn't level up at all. Sable is at 3 stars. I do want to get this one up as well because it's a super powerful artifact. I need more free-to-play artifact material. Warmaker's Mane, I did bring up to 4 stars because this is huge for our Balrog. Our Balrog is out healing everything by a long shot, and he is insanely tanky. More on that once we get to Balrog. So before we jump in and go over all of our hero stuff, let's just take a quick peek at our main troops. So our main troops are going to be our swords, and for right now they still have low health because they're only level 14, but they have 455,000 health. I don't know if I can move myself super well. I'll go through everything real quick. They have a decent attack speed boost. Accuracy is at 30%, so I don't need sword skill things. I just need them to not die or get resurrected if they do die. Their evade chance is 73%, which is kind of awesome. They do have pretty high crit hit rate. And probably the most important thing, which my body definitely is covering, is healing received. They are at 93%. That's awesome. I do want to keep getting that higher, but that's not bad to start off with. And I guess if we look at their gear real quick, I'm not going to talk about all this in massive detail, but you know, this one's pretty solid. Increased troop healing received. I got 3 of them. Like my gear is pretty good. And for the imbues, I'm working on 45. So I'll just go through these real quick. If you want to see these in like detail, feel free to pause the screen. It might be interesting. Probably not. Next we have our archers, and our swords were at 9 stars. We're going to work on 10 stars or level 50 equipment for them. For our archers, I love these guys. They have really good attack speed coefficient, which is 1.855. Their accuracy is over 100, so that's huge. For snipers with Dwarf, when I was with them, I really wanted the accuracy up. Human archers, I care more about the crit rate, but it is nice to have good accuracy on them as well. They have 9% for evade chance, so they're not evading anything. Next, their crit hit rate is at 79%. Again, I would love to get this higher, but I'm pretty happy with 79%. Their crit hit damage is at 228%, which is massive and super cool. If I move my head, their healing received is at 37%. Again, I could definitely go higher with that. Their imbued's the same deal. They're at 44, working on 45. And as far as the actual troop equipment stuff, feel free to pause it if you want to, you know, see it more in detail. I'm not going to go through the whole things with you. I don't want to bore you guys that much. So that is our troops, and I guess the next big thing that we should consider taking a look at is going to be, let's do our hero stuff. Let's just go through all the hero stuff. So for our archers, we are maxed out and working on tier 14, and for our swords, we are maxed out and we're working on 13 and 14. I want to keep going with the archers, but I'm having a lumber shortage. So for our mage stuff, nothing's really changed here. I don't even have tier 7 done on them. For our mech rogue, these guys are completed up through 8, 10's completed, and now I'm just kind of dumping a bunch of stuff into 13. The reason why I'm going with them for 13 is our mage and sage, or sorry, sage in general. I don't have enough lumber consistently to keep leveling this up. I need a lot more lumber. As you can see, we have tons of rush available. Like we have 45 days worth, and I'm going to keep stacking that up till I get all the bonuses, but I don't have enough lumber. Gladiators and Paladins, they're doing good as well. Now, I think some of the cool stuff will definitely all be around the heroes, so let's go check out the hero mastery. So this is huge. We did get the command up to 10, and we have that right now. This is just massive. I love it. So we do have command maxed out, which is awesome. We also now have the rage maxed out, and because of where I am in the game, if you're late game, this might not work for you, but because Nora is so powerful still for me, she's definitely using rage 10. Right now, the next one that's kind of a big deal is we got the mage one up to tier 8, so I can put Raxius on so he does his burning. That's helping me so much with my power side. The next one that we're working on is going to be the Divine. I want to get the Divine maxed out before anything else. So our Hero Mastery looking really good. Our Rufio. Alright, this is where we got some really cool stuff. I'm not going to go through all the heroes, but I will show you a couple of the really big ones. Our Rufio, we were able to get a complete Molten set because of the Lucky Wheel. I'm super happy with that. And then we're going with the Gladiator set. So he's a Dragon Killer. He's just a straight up Dragon Killer. We have Fearless really high so that he can just hopefully one-shot kill dragons. Because why not? Now, where he gets super cool is we have Wave Power 9 on Rufio, which makes him insanely strong considering we're castle level 43. So I'm super happy with that. The next one I'll show you guys will be our Bazrix, which I need to get him up some more levels because we do have a 3-piece Drake set on him as well, which is just going to really boost him up quite a bit. So now the big one that I'm super happy with beyond anything else is going to be our Nora. So Nora still has the attack speed. Maybe I have a better one. Anyways, I'll look for a better one later on. But we have the Swiftblade Dagger on her. We have the critical weapon. We have the Feather Cap. I need a better armor for her, but that's okay. We have the +1 for Destructive Rage, and we also have just a massive Might Boost trinket. We do have the 4-star Sunflare on her. And for her abilities, she's just straight up damage. It's Nora. But we have 10-star Prism, the Dragonic Storm on Nora. So a lot of people have been focusing the Relic stuff, and they're making smart decisions. With whatever that summertime deal was, you were able to get 37 of those 500 EXP things for Prisms. So instead of doing the Relics for that, I went for the Prism stuff because I got so excited. My Prism was like level 8, and I was like, oh my god, I might be able to make a level 10 Prism for Nora. As the game changes, I can throw Wave Power on this and put that on Rufio. It really doesn't matter too much. But if you guys want to see my overall Prisms, we have Dragonic Storm 10, we have Dragonic Defiance 6, that's my lowest one, Demonic Fury, we also have Intimidation. Oh my gosh, I forgot to show you guys. Our Balrog, which is insanely tanky, also has Intimidation 7 on him, with the War Makers 4 that we went over earlier. He's got the Teutonic Axe on. He's going with the Snake Thorn. And as far as his abilities, he's set up perfect to be a great tank. And he's got tons of health. So love it, love it, love it. Alright, so where were we? Dragonic Defiance, Dragonic Storm, we have Intimidation, and we have Demonic Fury. This I put on the Solaris so that he can just pull everything onto him. I love that too. Protective Shield 5, so I guess this one is my lowest. I might switch that with something on our Avalon. Wave Power 9 on our Rufio. We have Turn the Tide, which is on Fenris. We have Warrior 7, which is on Ophidia. We have Rapid Strike on Flores. We have Tiny Mighty on our Cizeo. We have Guardian on our Gan. And finally, we have Heroic Alliance on our Talk. So overall, my Prism stuff, I'm really happy with it. I don't think I'm going to keep focusing that any more than what's already there. So I think we hit everything. Our chakra is as high as it can possibly be for the troops that we're using. So I have none on any of the troops that I am not using because there's absolutely no point in it. The last thing that I kind of want to show you is kind of my stash of things that I'm holding on to so that I can use them down the road. So for example, we have 45 days worth of rush that we're saving for research. We have 61 days of troop rush. I think we have plenty of attunement strolls if we want to change races. And yeah, so we're in pretty good shape with all of that. As far as what we're holding on to in our inventory, we have tons of potions. So we have lots of potions for whenever we want to do stuff. We're holding on to an epic map here. I think the bigger things are going to be, we are holding on to one Divine Custom Egg chest, and I'm holding on to this just in case there's a massive change with the dragon meta. So right now we have a perfect Azure dragon, and we're able to get 6 out of 8 bless if we wanted to. I'm just waiting to, you know, as I get more greater dragon abilities, I want to see how good they are and then potentially bless them out, because I can't get 8 out of 8 bless yet. So I wanted to hold on to this one just in case there's new dragon meta. The other things is we're holding on to a bunch of the utility chests. We have a couple of just random stuff, but we also have a Divine Prism chest. So I haven't needed this yet. Probably by the time that you guys are watching this video, it's going to be right around the time of the next Lucky Wheel. So I'll have 2 of these that I'm just sitting on for whenever I need them. We also have one piece of the Flawless Drake set stuff. So we have a full set for our Rufio and Bazaric, so I'm just kind of holding on to this for whenever I need it. There's no point in opening it up and getting one additional Drake piece set. Like, if I'm going to use this, I'm going to use it to complete a set. But yeah, overall doing pretty good with everything. So let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think that I need to add or what I should focus on for my account so I can be that much better. But I hope that you guys have a fantastic day. It's nice to see you guys as always. Take care, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe, go check out the description down below. You know, join the Facebook group. Donate if you want to donate. But I look forward to seeing you guys soon, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.